Hey everybody, welcome to our podcast. As some of you know, over the break, one of our fellow students refurbished some of our classrooms by repainting them. We have him here with us today. Patrick, would you like to introduce yourself?
I would love to. Hello, I'm Patrick. I'm a sophomore here at Triton, and over break I spent six-ish days here at Triton, and I painted up a couple classrooms.
Why did you decide to paint the classrooms?
So I'm a part of a troop out of Amesbury. It's Troop 4, and it's a Boy Scout troop, or now Scouts BSA. And one of the biggest awards or leadership things you can receive is an Eagle Scout. And this was my project to benefit another community.
Out of all the things you could have done, why did you decide to choose painting classrooms in Triton?
So, I've noticed the walls here, as many of you all probably have, and they don't look the best all the time. And I was like, what can I do that can benefit people and a community? And I'm like, oh, I know one of my teachers, Doc. He's a bio and chem teacher in the science wing, and I noticed that he wanted to repaint one of his walls, and I offered to do it. And then I was like, oh, I could do this for my Eagle project.
So, how did you determine which classrooms you wanted to paint for this project?
So I kind of just went around. Especially my teachers, I just looked at the classrooms, looked at the walls, see if it would like even need a recoding, which many of them do, but there's definitely more that need it more than others. And I kind of just asked.
And who are these teachers?
Three of them were thankfully in the same wing. It was Doc's classroom, Mr. Boyle's classroom, and then Mr. Fern's classroom. One, I did go all the way into the middle school, and I helped paint in Miss Ang's room, who's an 8th grade math teacher.
What was your process in painting the classrooms? Once you got the materials, how did the setup, or how long did that take?
So the Friday, right before break, we came in for a couple hours and we really just started cleaning the walls, taking stuff off, making sure that the walls were prepped and ready to be painted. And especially in Mr. Fern's room, who has non-brick walls, we had to do a lot of spackling in there.
At the end of the day, how did you feel that the process worked, and how do you feel about the repainted classrooms?
I think it went well overall. There was definitely some speed bumps, road blocks that I didn't foresee, but we were able to overcome them. People were very willing to help and willing to work with me. So that was a great help.
So earlier I noticed I said there's a couple bumps in the road in the process. What were those main roadblocks?
So as it was holiday break, it was a lot of people going away on holidays, so it was trying to find people who were willing to help out. I probably sent out 40 texts in all to try and get people to show up. My parents sent it out on different social media apps to try and just get people to help. So that was definitely a harder part. Another one was just how long it actually take to paint. It was a long process to paint. We were here for 8 hours some days.
Cool. So, if you were to do this project again, is there anything that you would do differently, or how would you go about it?
Not anything majorly differently. I would definitely, if I had more time, if I had more help, if I had a bigger team, I would definitely try to paint a lot more classrooms. It would take much longer and it would be a much harder process, but I definitely would like to try and keep this kind of giving back to the school idea.
Well, thanks for coming, Patrick.
Thank you. And I'd just like to add, I'm very thankful for all the facilities people and custodians that helped out, and the multiple businesses such as Amesbury Industrial and Home Depot for donating to my project, as well as the multiple people who decided to show up and spend their time in the school over holiday break.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, so thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time.